Hi, Vincent Scully here, and welcome back to our training on settings. So this next screen we're going to take a look at is our option screen, and there's quite a bit to this, hence I decided to have a separate little video to make it easy for you to find should you need some support. So let's take a look at our first option, category product count. Now we can set this to yes or no, and basically our category product count allows our customers to see how many products are in a particular category. If we turn that off, that figure beside the category will be empty, so it won't show any value. Now, this is an important consideration for very, very large stores. If you are running tens of thousands of products in your store, I would suggest that you select this to no, because what can happen is on the front end, when you have thousands of products, the load speed can reduce a little bit because every page load is calculating the number of products that are on that particular category page. So large number of products, set that to no, and it'll keep your store running nice and fast. Default items per page in the admin. So this will allow you to specify how many orders, for example, you'll see on a page. So this is by default set to 20. You can set that to any value that you wish. Allowing reviews. Now, reviews are a very, very powerful feature for any store. So it gives your future customers confidence that you provide a good product range or a good service. So that's a good consideration, is to turn that on. Allowing guest reviews. Now this is one where you've got to be careful, because if you set this to yes, it means anybody can visit your store and leave a review. Now I know that you can review the reviews in the admin, but there are trolls on the internet that will potentially leave negative reviews just because they're trolls, and if you have this set to yes, it will facilitate those. It's entirely up to yourselves what way you want to configure that particular element. Vouchers allows you to specify minimum voucher value and a maximum voucher value, and the vouchers are the gift certificates that people can buy to pass on. So they're a really useful and powerful tool to help spread the word about your store. Now, our next section, taxes, allows you to specify whether or not you display the prices in your stores with tax. Now, if you are a business-to-business customer, then you may want to select no, because business users are used to paying tax on a net price, but the tax is a deductible. So they're generally quite happy to see the prices without the tax. But if you're a business-to-consumer store, then you might want to specify that this is an inclusive of tax price. The next one is to look at use store tax address. So this allows you to specify whether or not you calculate taxes based upon the shipping address or the payment address. So somebody may purchase in one country but they're shipping to another. So they may be in Europe but they're shipping to the US, and in that case from Europe to the US there is no tax applicable. So the shipping address tax value will be the one that will be used rather than the payment address. And the customer tax address, again, specify whether it's shipping or payment address. On our account section, we can specify whether or not our customers online are viewable in our report section. Customer activity is to log customer activity, and log customer search is always valuable to say yes, because we can analyze that data. Our default customer groups. Now, we can specify multiple customer groups within your Cart Integrator e-commerce store. And how would you use those? For example, you might want to offer discounted pricing to a particular customer group, or you might want to offer special offers only to a particular customer group. So we can specify what that default customer group is, and within these this next section we say customer groups. Now this is for the registration process. So if you have a tick in all the boxes, it means a customer can select to become a member of that customer group as they register in your store, but you may not want to make that visible. You may want to select that as an admin function, or in this case with our Kartra Cart Integrator, we can immediately add customers to a specific customer group when they complete a registration form within our Kartra environment. Log in to display prices. This is a feature which will present the products in your store without a price unless the customer is logged in, if you select yes. Generally, we select no, and it allows our customers to see our pricing. Max login attempts allows us to block users who are trying to fraudulently or hack your store. Account terms, if you have specific account terms, you should add them into your information pages, and you will link to those account terms from this particular page. Our checkout allows us to specify an invoice prefix. This can be customized any way you wish. We have the option of displaying the weight on the cart page, so this will show the actual weight of the combined products on the cart page. Whether or not we're going to allow customers to proceed through the checkout process as a guest account, i.e. meaning they don't need to register. Checkout terms, again, these are from your information pages, which I've covered in the earlier video, but you can specify the information pages and enter your own particular terms and conditions onto those pages. Order statuses. This is important for when you receive an order, what is the status you're going to assign to it. So the default order status is pending. Now, how you may use this in different ways are, for example, if you had a particular credit card payment, you may specify that it is a pending order from that credit card. If that takes a day or two to clear to your account, maybe you don't want to do anything until it is cleared. So it's entirely up to yourself, and you can configure that as you wish. Our processing order status, this means that when we're doing something with our order, it moves from pending to processing, and we can specify that within this section. Our complete order status, this is quite important because when we select this option, if we are using, for example, an integrated accounts application, the only information we want to send to our accounts application are the pieces of information relating to orders that are complete. A pending order is not an order that is essentially accountable. It's only when it's complete, you've shipped the order, you've received the payment, you've issued the invoice, then it's marked complete, and you can trigger further events, for example, to your accounts application. Fraud order status allows you to specify whether or not the status that you want to use if a fraudulent order is detected. API user, just leave that to be the default setting. Our display stock option allows you to display the stock values on the front end of the store, and out of stock warning will warn our customers if the item is not in stock. So within our product screen, we looked at the product quantity. So within that, you can specify the product quantity. You can specify whether or not the stock reduces as it's sold, and if it hits 0, it'll show an out of stock warning. And stock checkout allows customers to still check out if the products they're ordering are not in stock. So if you don't have stock, it's possibly wise not to specify this as yes. The Cart Integrator e-commerce store allows you also to set up affiliates, and affiliates are people who will promote your store for a commission, and we can specify that commission value. We can specify whether or not the commission is allocated automatically, and in our order screen, if you remember, up the top right hand section, there was a little green cog, and when you click that, it will assign that commission to the affiliate. Our affiliate requires approval, allows you to manage your affiliates and specify whether or not you accept somebody as an affiliate to your business. Affiliate terms, again, this is an information screen that you can specify, and these will be the terms specific to your business relating to affiliates. Return terms, if you have any terms for items that are going to be returned to you, again, you would specify this in your information screen. Return status, default set to awaiting products. We're going to look at order statuses in a separate video, but you can specify any return status that you wish. CAPTCHA is whether or not you're going to use CAPTCHA within your store, and you can specify the pages that CAPTCHA will use. Okay, so that's quite a big video, so I'm going to cover the rest of this section in a dedicated video. Thank you.